How do some people manage to always keep their home tidy? Maybe you've asked yourself this question before. If so, then watch this video because I'll share 10 rules that helped me take my organization to a whole new level. I'll also reveal my secret tip that helps me keep track of everything daily and saves me tons of mental stress. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine and I'm a singer-songwriter. I've been living a minimalist lifestyle for more than 6 years now. Why did I choose this lifestyle and what does it have to do with organization? We'll get into that later. But for now, let's jump into the first rule that will help you maintain more order. A place for everything and everything in its place. One of my fundamental organizational rules is this. Everything in your home needs to have a designated place. The things that don't have a home are usually the ones that create the most clutter. And let's not forget the frustration they cause. When you can't find something, it not only costs you time, but also gets on your nerves. Personally, I hate not being able to find things. Feel free to share in the comments how you feel about this. After you use an item, ideally it should go back to its place right away. This saves you additional trips and keeps your space tidier, since less stuff is lying around. It sounds simple but has a huge impact. Regular decluttering. Minimalism gradually crept into my life and now I can't imagine living without it. One reason is that I'm naturally a bit of a mess maker. I find it hard to keep things organized. I don't enjoy tidying up and I dislike cleaning even more. So, I try to set up our household in a way that minimizes my work, and minimalism plays a crucial role in that. Everything you own needs to be cleaned and maintained. Having less means less housework and more order. That's why regular decluttering is a fixed part of my routine. I aim to declutter at least 3 items a week. Usually it ends up being more and I feel great about it because I see step-by-step improvements in my home. Plus, I notice how small frustrations disappear from my daily life. For example, my kitchen drawer is no longer so overstuffed that things fall out constantly, and I don't have to spend ages looking for matching socks anymore. One in, one out. If you've been on my channel before, you've probably heard about this rule. It's one of my most important organization rules, and it has 2 major impacts on you and your household. But let's start from the beginning. What does one in, one out mean? This rule means that for every new item you buy, an old item has to leave your home. This rule complements the decluttering habit we discussed earlier and helps you gradually make your home more organized. But there's an even more significant impact that's often overlooked. But before I tell you the rest, please make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything in the future, and together we'll simplify your life. Most of the time we're not really aware of our shopping habits. We don't think about what we buy and we don't keep track of it. That's how, despite our best intentions, more and more stuff piles up at home. And that's where the one in, one out rule comes in. It makes you more conscious of your shopping habits and helps you maintain balance. It ensures you don't go overboard and keeps you on track with your organization goals. 15 minutes. Every evening I spend 15 minutes tidying up the kitchen and living room. Everything that's lying around should be put away because I like to have clear surfaces in the evening. I also run the dishwasher every night so that the kitchen is clean in the morning. This also ensures that the dishes get cleaned properly because food residue is harder to remove once it's dried. Plus, fruit flies love leftovers that are left out overnight. We definitely don't want that in a tidy home. So take these 15 minutes every evening, even if you don't feel like it. You'll see it makes a hell of a difference. Decoration boundaries. Before embracing minimalism, I was a huge victim of home decor shopping. There was hardly a weekend when I didn't visit one of those big home decor stores. And once you're there, you end up buying something. It's just a little thing, right? Unfortunately, those little things add up and often don't look as good at home as they did in the store. The general rule for decor is the same as for everything else. The less you have, the less you have to clean. Honestly, dusty decor doesn't bring anyone joy. It's much harder to dust when a surface is cluttered. So control yourself when buying decor. And above all, don't make the common mistake that leads to your new decor not looking as good at home as you thought it would. You shouldn't place decor without a plan. It usually looks best as a standalone statement piece, strategically placed as an eye-catcher. But if you don't really have a place for it because you bought it on impulse and just put it somewhere, it often doesn't look as good. That's why it looked better in the store than at home. Routines. Routines shape our daily lives, usually without us even noticing. Our habits are a powerful thing. So, if you want to achieve long-term improvements in your organization, you need to address your habits. Or better yet, develop new habits that help you maintain more order. In my place, for example, I vacuum before the weekend or go to the recycling center once a week. This prevents chaos from getting out of control. In this context, there's also something you should definitely avoid, but we'll get to this later. First, let's take care of your phone. Digital organization. If you use your phone or laptop without organizing them from time to time, they'll get slower and you won't be able to find anything. That's why organization doesn't end at the four walls of your home. It also applies to your devices. For example, I wouldn't be able to make videos if I didn't clean up my devices multiple times a week. Videos take up a lot of storage space, and my computer would be so slow that it would take ages to edit a video. So don't forget about your devices, they thank you for it. Organized storage. I'm talking about storage containers, specifically the right smart storage containers. Organizers and storage boxes can massively improve the organization in your home. Measure carefully, think about color and material, and enjoy the effect this hack will have on your home's organization. And if you want to take it up a notch, use labels for the storage boxes. Not only does it look good, but it also helps you keep track of your stuff and practically forces you to put things back in their rightful place. Ventilation. We often don't notice stale air at home, but it directly affects our well-being and concentration. Try to air out your rooms for at least a few minutes. Your home will instantly feel fresher. Teamwork. Organization isn't just a one-person job, at least not if you live with someone else. In our household, we have clear rules. Everyone has to contribute. That's only fair. So, get your partner or family involved so you don't end up feeling overwhelmed or left alone. Secret tip. Digital calendar. Whether it's a doctor's appointment, meeting friends, or payment due dates, everything goes into my digital calendar. I don't even ask for paper appointment cards anymore because I just lose them. In the morning, I quickly check my phone to see what's on the schedule. Done. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and most importantly, come back next time. I'd love to see you again. Until then, all the best, Jasmine.